North Carolina. I should have taken a picture, but I didn't. They striped the skies yesterday more than I've ever seen it done in North Carolina. When I left out yesterday, they were all a distance away, just stripe, all in a row, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. When I came back down the mountain 4 hours later, it was like they were playing tic-tac-toe in the sky. The sky completely hazed over. You couldn't see a bit of blue left. Now we find out there's a huge storm brewing in the Gulf. They're getting ready to hit us again. That's why the FEMA camp is already set up. Listen, they've got all these trailers and campers at the Hickory Regional Airport right now. Go on Google. You can see it on Google. They're all set up behind a barbed wire fence with security, and nobody's staying in them. If you've been following my community post, they have called in, they call it the Department of Social Services in North Carolina, CPS. They are stealing children from the victims. At the same time, our corrupt government, like Tom Tillis, who's a senator in North Carolina, and Richard Burr, they are corrupt as the day is long. They keep tying the funding of FEMA to help North Carolina to Ukraine and to the Green New Deal. Oh, we won't pass it by itself because we care so much. The money's already there, but we don't want to pass it unless the Green New Deal's involved. So Senator Rand Paul really put up an argument, but he's outvoted every time because he's a constitutionalist. Nobody cares. All these Republicans are corrupt. Also, they had a secret hidden ballot vote yesterday to elect the new Speaker of the Senate. It's been Mitch McConnell for 40 years, who has aided and abetted the communists in destroying America every chance he gets. Cocaine Mitch McConnell. The man with no guts and no chin. He's got dementia because of all the mind control. He zones out all the time. He's lost. But they elected John Thune. And Thune is no different than Mitch McConnell. He will be an anti-Trump Republican. At the same time, Trump has nominated Matt Gaetz for Attorney General, which I think is a great pick. Matt Gaetz is young, but he's got fire in his belly. And all the Republicans are vowing to fight. Oh, no, Matt Gaetz. See, when Matt Gaetz came out and defended Donald Trump, what did they do? They put honeypots in his atmosphere, trying to get him with trafficking minors. This is what the Democrats do. So the House, the FBI did the investigation just to try to tarnish his reputation because he walks by himself, but he carries a big stick. He knows who to talk to, and he's not owned by anybody. He's got $1 support, and there's 1 million people with $1 willing to help that man out and donate to his cause. I mean, he went on his own to get rid of the last speaker, Kevin McCarthy. It was only Matt Gaetz that wanted to get rid of McCarthy. Finally did, and they put in Johnson, which is even worse pick. Johnson is blackmailed. He is garbage, straight garbage. So now all the Republicans are lining up. We got to take down Matt Gaetz. So now they're all saying, well, the House Ethics continued their investigation into Gaetz. Now they're saying, oh, Matt Gaetz paid 4 underage prostitutes to be around in his airspace so he could have sex with. This is Republicans piling on. Why? Because the beast that loves war is going to fight back against war. They have to have war, and anybody standing up against the warmongers must be destroyed. So, it is what it is. It's bad. Tulsi Gabbard, she's going to be, I think, Department of Defense, I think, which is good because they came after her too with the Russia bullcrap. She's on the terrorist watch list like me, Operation Silent Skies or something like that. Anyway, Mr. Thune is another rat. He will, and remember, Trump's first term, we had Paul Ryan in there, and he stopped everything Trump wanted to do. So they own the House and the Senate, and Paul Ryan stopped everything Trump wanted to do. So So they're going to do it again. They're going to try to stop Trump's agenda, even though he's got the House and the Senate. Also, Trump has got 3 warmongers in his cabinet already. Marco Rubio, who sent money to Ukraine, sent money to Israel, sent money to every war, never found a war he didn't like. Elise Stefanik from New York. She's a gold member of the World Economic Forum and warmonger. And then there's another guy, and I can't remember what his title is, but he has 3 warmongers that Trump's already appointed to his staff. And I understand Trump, just like his explanation for John Bolton made a lot of sense. He said, anytime I took John Bolton with me somewhere, people were scared because they knew John Bolton wanted war. So all I had to do was have John Bolton show up with his ugly, stupid mustache, and those people would cower in fear. So Marco Rubio is garbage. He's always been garbage. He'll always be garbage. He is rhino neocon trash. So Donald Trump, although he's winning on some appointments, he's failing on another, and there's going to be a big brick wall to stop all his appointments. And all he has to do is just make recess appointments. They're going to be temporary and leave Matt Gaetz in there for 4 years straight. Matt Gaetz is a lawyer. He is a former combat vet. They're going to retain I think they're going to retain the congressman position with Matt Gaetz because in Florida, the governor appoints the replacement. So, and then the senator that Florida's losing, which will be Rubio, they're floating the idea of Lara Trump taking over, of Rubio appointing Lara Trump, but I doubt she'll take that job because she is a young mother and she's already been in the swamp. She's lost a lot of time with her young children, and she's a good woman because she wants to be home and raise her children. So, things are getting, the fight's on. You knew it was going to be a fight. Anybody that supported Trump, you knew they were going to fight him. And here's what I don't understand about people that just hate Donald Trump. Why would the system fight him so hard? Tried to arrest him, tried to take his properties, tried to put him in prison forever, tried to kill him, stole an election to keep him out. Wow. His enemies are really your enemies, so why do you hate him? All they can say is, oh, he messes with women, and he's mean, and he loves greed, and he's a narcissist. Okay. God used a lot of people just like that. God used Samson. Samson was a narcissist. He was a philanderer. He had all kinds of women, and he's a murderer. But God used Samson. God used David. Remember David? Murdered a woman's husband so he could marry her. God used Paul. Paul used to hunt Christians and murder them. So, I could be all wrong. I could be completely wrong. But ever since I came out and said that the voice of God told me that Donald Trump, I had to see his deception. The weapons they use on me are good weapons. So, was it the weapons or was it the voice of God? Because God doesn't talk, and this voice was talking to me. And it wasn't audible like in my ears, it was audible here, like the weapons they use on me. So, and as I said before, the way these cell towers, and I need to tell you something. The government spent $48 billion installing 5G into rural areas all over America. $48 billion. Guess how many homes got the internet after this 5G was ran across America in rural areas? Guess how many homes got internet through this program? I'll wait. None. So they put broadband, internet, 5G, the combination thereof, in every place in America. They put 5G in, but nobody got internet access. That would be the towers they use to control the population. The towers they use to heat up the atmosphere. The towers they use for surveillance the towers they use as weapons. But what do I know, right? I'm just a victim of this technology. I'm about to tell you guys, I'm almost done. Me telling my whereabouts and cops watching so they can find out where I'm at and try to arrest me and kill me, that's very dangerous to me. You don't have free speech in America any longer. And if you don't know that, you're going to learn that lesson. You should learn that lesson from mine, because eventually they're going to kill me or lock me up for my speech. I mean, that's what they're doing now. They hate my speech. So I take great risks to talk to you. And you can say, oh, he's just being dramatic. No, this is proven. They just stole Alex Jones's whole studio, worth millions of dollars, stole his studio, and sold it in secret to The Onion, which is a left-wing satire site, who gets no views. They just took it and practically gave it away to who they wanted because of his speech. Not for hate speech. They say that he said Sandy Hook could have been a false flag, and I truly believe that it was. I don't have a doubt. But they stole and put him under $1 trillion fine. Alex Jones in America. So to say that, oh no, free speech is, it's free in America to have speech. No, it's not. I am living proof of that. One of the first things I did when I got on Facebook was I started exposing and sharing 9/11 truths. And ever since then, I've been on, I was on this list a long time before that, but for it to go overt, and a lot of people got put on this targeted terror list in 2010 to 2012. A lot of people were put on this government watch list. This experimentation list. So it's a scary place to be. But when I just make a simple post and ask somebody to share it and nobody shares it, I make a community post, and out of 650 people, I get 4 likes. If I'm that far off base that you guys are that disgusted with my speech, or you're just too freaking lazy to push the like button, which takes a second. It takes a second to push the like button. It doesn't cost anything. To be a subscriber on my channel costs nothing. I'm not sending you mailers. I'm not sending spam mail to your address, begging you for money. I'm doing none of that. I'm trying to share my knowledge and wisdom with you that I learn every day. I watch garbage so you don't have to. And 4 likes is all I get out of 100 view video or comment. The proof is already there that what I say can get 3,000 views on a live stream. It's already there. It's already been done. 3 days in a row, I got 1,500 to 3,000 views. 3 days in a row, a live stream of mine got 1,000 to 3,000 views, and then they cut it off. Why? Because it's more agony to know you can get them and hold them than to think you never got them at all. It's more agony. That's why this program exists. It needles you to death. The worst torture they've experimented, and they know what? They know the worst pain to psychologically inflict on the people. So, if you guys are going to be that freaking lazy, I will go back to my quiet life without you. When people like Vilified Douchewagon, all his channel does is attack people day in and day out, and then pretends to be godly. And his subscribers paid for him a house, and I can't get you guys just to leave a like for free? That says more about you than it does me. So, you'll be treated accordingly. Or what I'll do is just cut off all comments, and you guys, well, I can't talk to him, I can't cuss him out now. Because I'm one of the only guys that comment back and tell you what I think. I'm one of the only guys that leave that option open. The easiest thing to grow my channel would have been to shut the comments out, because I watch it. And the people with the most subscribers don't let people comment. They just cut that off at the pass. So, for somebody that's literally risking their life, their livelihood, to keep you informed, and you just can't go that quick. That quick. You can't even do that. It's like telling your kid, shut up. You don't have anything to say that I want to hear. Watch that heartbreak in your child's eyes when you say that. Because that's what I deal with daily. What are you doing? Oh, just trying to save the sheep. I'm trying to let them be informed so they know what's coming. The only thing I've been wrong on so far was Donald Trump being elected. And I told you he would be elected. I just don't think he's going to make it to the White House. So you got somebody with my record of being right, and you can't even give me a thumbs up. Enjoy Chris Cuomo or Kyle Kulinski or Joe Rogan, who's got a left-wing wacko on his channel right now denying that Kamala Harris paid Oprah Winfrey to support her, denying that Beyonce got paid $10 million to support her, denying that Al Sharpton, the fat rat, got paid $500,000 to support her, denying all these celebrities got millions of dollars out of the $1 billion that she spent on her campaign. They're denying it because Politico said so. They will get their reward.